Hello everybody, welcome to Smiley Talks Academy. Awesome. Welcome to today's class. I'm so excited to have you on today. So still on module 1, today we're going to lesson 3 where we're talking about building a rough cut, learning the basics of video editing. Okay, super amazing. So right now I'm going to walk you through from start to finish of how you can build a rough cut. So before that, I would love to explain something to you which is very important. Okay, I want to lay a solid foundation beyond Premiere Pro. Okay, it's not just about knowing, oh, okay, Premiere Pro, right? I want you to understand some video terminologies. I need you to understand some video gotchas that you should be aware of, so you don't make the mistakes. So talking about video terminology, you can hear things like 1080p, you can hear things like maybe 360p. You can hear various things like 720p. Okay, these are just the dimensions of videos. And right now, inside of social media platforms, we have various sizes for various social media. So right now, I'm gonna walk you through this entire thing. Like when you hear about stills to motion, here I mean that you're turning pictures to videos. So you're now thinking like a videographer instead of just thinking like a photographer, right? Okay. So right now we're going to run through everything that you need to know in having a clear and good rough cut for presentation, okay, for your videos. So there are some very important things that you're going to learn today, okay? So you're going to learn some digital workflow. You're going to learn how to put pieces of clips and videos together, and you're going to learn and understand more. I know that last time we talked about the Adobe Premiere Pro interface. So today we are going to be touring the interface. We're going to be applying and using a lot of tools inside. So you're going to be understanding the project, you're going to be understanding the source, you're going to be understanding the program and the timeline, sequence, windows, and all that. So you're going to also see how I'm working with media and the project panel. You're going to also see how you can choose your shot, okay? So you can review your footage and pick your shot. So the next thing is you're going to know some basic editing techniques, and that's it. It's very easy, okay? So the next thing again after that is that we're going to just do the protocols. Creating a new project, review the interface, adjusting import preferences, import some media. So we'll dig deeper into this later in the lesson, okay? So selecting shots, you're going to learn how to use transport controls and keyboard shortcuts, marking in out points inside of the source window. So these are the things that we are going to be doing just today, okay? So after that, we'll jump to the next thing, which is very amazing. So let's jump right into Premiere Pro and let's begin. Okay, so before I get into Premiere Pro, remember I showed you this files, all these files here. I showed it to you last time, and these are the files that we are going to be working with. So if you need these files, make sure to type your email inside of the comment box and I will send you the deets, okay? All the details that you need, I will send it to you. I will send it straight to your email, okay? So we're going to be working with lesson 3 because we are on the lesson 3 today, and let me unzip it. So we bow as we worship and a throne. Perfect. So we have all of our files extracted, okay? Now we are going to jump into Premiere Pro and begin to do a practical editing, okay? I believe you're ready. Let's jump in. Now this is Premiere Pro, and this is where we stopped last time. We did SRT video 1, okay, where we were able to explain the interface. So today we already have a project which I am going to open, okay? I'm going to open the project right now, and you're going to see how it looks like for us to edit inside of Adobe Premiere Pro from start to finish, okay? This is a quick rough cut. I'm just going to do a rough cut so that you understand what we're going to do before I have us import videos and begin to go step by step, right? Okay, let's go. Open project. Yes, the folder pops up and I have to look for my hard disks over here. Yeah, found it. Over here, over here. So here are all my working files, and we're working on lesson 3, project files, okay? So here is it. We found it. Let's open it. Now it's loading all the media, the pictures, all the sound, everything. This is what it's doing. After locating, then it loads it up. Okay, now I have all my files in here. Okay, and let's locate. Let's camera cool 4. So found it. Let's go. So we are opening up the project. Okay, if you look here, you're gonna see generating pic file for camera to ODS. So pic file are just what you're going to be using to work. Okay, these are part of the gotchas I told you about. Right, so now we are inside of Adobe Premiere Pro and we're gonna start editing. Okay, now this is the sequence panel we talked about last time. This is where you view things that it's happening. This is your source window where you're able to view what's you can review some files before you drag them into your sequence or timeline. Okay, so here is our timeline and we're going to begin the editing right away. Okay, I don't really like this thing here. You use it for previewing videos, okay, but I don't want to use it, so I just go here, click this. This is a preview area. Okay, so I click on preview area and I uncheck it, and see it's gone. Okay, so let's go into all of our sequence. If you notice here, all the bins, which we normally call folder, now all the bins are well arranged, which is very important. So we're going to be actually doing that inside of the progressive course, the next class. So you're going to see how to actually create folders like this. But here I want you to see how I edit videos from start to finish and export. So you have a bird's eye view of what we're going to be doing. So that's the sequence. And here we have the b-roll videos. Okay, what are b-rolls? B-rolls are like transition videos. So instead of you to switch from one interview to another, okay, you can switch from interview, then you show a beautiful place and now transition back into the interview. Okay, that's b-roll, right? So we have time-lapse b-roll and underwater footage, right? So let's go. This is the interview media. These are all the interviews that we are going to be talking about using, right? So let me drag camera 1. These are just multi-cameras, right? And this is the music. Then this is the pictures, right? So these are the pictures, beautiful pictures, right? Yes, so these are all the beautiful pictures. You see, this is the source panel, okay, where I can review things. Okay, this is where I talked about in and out, right? So this is the in and out. This is not a video, it's basically a picture, so you don't have to cut out any part. But if it's a video, you can cut out any part, right? All right, so for you to actually view this more and be able to know which file you should bring into your timeline, okay, let's press the tilde key. The tilde key I told you is under your escape key. All right, so the tilde key, and yeah, it takes us here. Like I told you, I don't want this, and it's here again, so let me still take it out. Yes, okay, so when you press the tilde key, you see this is where it takes you. Right now you don't really see what's in here, so for you to see it, you come down here and tap on this icon view. All right, tap on it and you see you can view it. You can make it bigger by moving this, scrubbing through, and this is it. It's bigger and you can view what you want. So this is actually a video, so when you scrub through, you can view and say, okay, is this video really what I want? You can also scrub through this one. You can also scrub through this one and be like, okay, is this video what I want? Is this what I want? Is this what I want? Now you can actually play it inside of here by clicking on this little dark spot. So click on it, press your space bar, and it opens this and begins to play in here inside of your source folder. Now this way you can do the in and out. Now in and out basically means like you are like, okay, I want from this spot, then the out is I want from this spot to that part. So in is okay from here, then out is stop here. You understand? So I'm going to be doing the protocols basically. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go back to where we were. Okay, here. All right, so this is it. I'm done viewing what I want here, so I click on this key, it takes me back. Okay, see how simple it is? Then you can come to interview media and still do the same thing. Click the icon view, and you can view everything in here. So I want to go into the interview media. So this is all the interview. So this is Abba Shapiro. Okay, so this is also a photographer. You can scrub through like I told you. So these are all the files we're going to be working with. I'll be dragging them inside of our timeline. So I'm pressing the tilde key and I'll go back to this place, right? Now let's go back to our project view, and this is it. Now let's click on this. I like to view it when I'm here this way. Okay, so just minimize this view, and this is it. So right now I'm going to drag and drop, and you see what I'm going to, maybe I want from a specific part to a specific part of the interview, and I just want to share it quickly with people. Okay, now let me begin the editing. So this is camera 1. I drag it in. Okay, so drag it in. Now for me, I use the mouse. Okay, basically you should have a mouse when you're editing. It's very important. If you're using your normal built mouse on your laptop, that won't be nice. So get yourself a mouse for you to be very flexible, you understand. So a lot of shortcut works really great when you use mouse. And yes, so this is camera 2. I'll just drag and drop. I'm just dragging and dropping. I've not really selected all that I want, so I can actually view it here. Okay, which is not what I want to show you now. For now I just want to edit. Okay, so I want from here to here. Let me quickly go through.
There's our sync clap for syncing up all of our camera and our audio. So Mike, welcome.
This is it. I'll be like, okay, here he clapped, here he's coming to sit. Nobody wants to see when he's coming to sit down, removing his glasses and getting ready for the interview, okay, and shaking his head there, right? Nobody wants to see that. What you want to see is just where he gets serious and starts the interview, which is somewhere from, you see, he clapped here, and then everybody was ready.
Clap.
Good. Now the interview has begun. So I can press I, just the normal I on your keyboard, I, and you see there's a sign here, right? And I'll be like, okay, that's my in point, and I'll be like, okay, where should be my out point? Maybe here, okay? I'll be like, okay, I want it to just end somewhere here, and that's it. Goodbye. Then I just press O, you see? So all I need to do is drag the entire video to this timeline, okay? Now I'm going to delete this one because I just kind of took it directly from my project panel and took it straight in here, okay? But I'm going to delete it so you understand what I'm doing. So you see, I dragged it and brought it here, which is the first video, all right? So for the second, what do I need? What do I need from the second video? You see, this is another camera. So we have multiple cameras, which is multiple camera editing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes, I'm going to walk you through everything as we go, right? So I want just from one point to another, I just say, okay, let me drag the video and bring it in, right? Don't get confused. I'm just trying to walk you through simple editing for now, right? So somewhere here. So I just zoom in, move my mouse, just using my scroll button to move fast from one side to another, just using scroll, right? Okay, so this is it, and I'm done with the interview. Then I want to have a b-roll somewhere here. I just press the C key, or use the razor tool, which is C. I just come here and I cut. Okay, and when I cut, I actually have to move this a little, yeah, so I can have my b-roll stay here. Okay, so let's go take our b-roll from here. This is just a quick editing. I just want to show you how it looks like. So we'll do, yeah, that was really close. I bring it to match, and that's it. So let me play that a little.
It's changed a lot now.
See how it goes from here. So
slides, and they've got them all.
Good. So this is it. Now there's no transition, right? So to make it look really good, I just apply maybe a default transition just to make it look good. How did I apply that? By right clicking, okay? Just right click on the mouse and then select, okay? Come here, right click, then you just go down here and select apply default transition. Now you're gonna see how different it is. It just transitions, you know, slowly, okay, and goes to the other. So it transitions from this
database, and I've got them all archived, ready to go. But once digital came, I remember the day I got a Nikon. It was a Nikon database, and I've got them all archived, ready to go.
Really simple, really simple. Now the next thing is okay. Now how do I export this video? I'm done editing. Okay, let's add some music. When we, you know, had that part. Okay, this is the music inside of this place. The music is pretty short, but let's just add it for the lesson purpose. So you're gonna see play, and when
I've got them all.
Okay, so because I want to make the music to match with the time lapse, I'll just have to reduce this time lapse to match. Okay, so if you notice, when I'm dragging this and I bring it here, you see a tiny arrow pointing downwards. Okay, it's called snap. Okay, so it's the snap tool. I mean, it's called snapping. So it snaps with the other video to show you that, hey, you've gotten close to me. Okay, now you're touching me. Okay, so something like
I'm all archived, ready to go.
But understand. So let's add our transition again. Simple. So transition.
Archived, ready to go.
So let's go again. We've taken from music, and that's it. So let's add another B-roll. Let's say somewhere here. The shortcut for using this razor tool is C. You see it's down there, you can see it. Yeah, razor tool, then in bracket C. Okay, so just tap it, come here and cut through the video, then press V, which is also selection tool. Come select this video, move it a little, and then get into this. I want this footage to be here, right? So I don't want the sound, so I just drag the video. When you drag this is audio. When you come here, this is video only. So I just want the video only, and I drag it and drop it here. You see the snap tool again? So I drag this one again and drop it. Look at the snap tool. Bam. Good. So I want to add that same music I used. Where is it? Over here. I use the same music. Just drag it, and this time it is longer, so I'm going to shorten the audio. Okay, so we'll shorten it, and this is it. So I just want it to be neat. I drag it in here and in here, and voila,
Very excited.
this is it. So
Yeah, Cuba is one of those.
Right now I can add the transition. I'm going to be walking you through some amazing transitions. I'm just using the default transition just for example's sake, and because of time I want to keep this really short.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cuba is one of those places that
Amazing. So that's how you can edit an interview. Okay, so we don't need this clip. I just highlight it and delete it. Amazing. So super simple. Now let's say we are done editing the entire video. Okay, just for example, maybe we've added a text. Okay, let's add a text, and so you see how it looks like. So come here and just click on this, or you press the T key. Okay, and then come here. Maybe I just want to type here. I'll type Jeremiah. Yes. Okay, Jeremiah interview. Just sorry about that. Jeremiah interview. Good. So if I want the name to appear, let me say the name of the guest is Jeremiah. Then, I just want to give it the title Jeremiah interview, right? You see, when it gets to this time, it just shows Jeremiah. All right. This is a very, very simple edit that I'm showing you right now. Okay.
Everything I do, I always shoot a panorama.
You can add the transition again. Okay. Very, very simple. Very simple. Can add the transition
just
if you want to make it,
matter of habit,
to just
and it complements. It helps me.
disappear
It helps me
gradually
tell
and
the
not just so
story.
harsh. Amazing. So this is it. You can stack more and more videos on top of each other. Okay. Any video on top of this. Let me give you a clear example. Let me say we have a video on top. Let me take this time lapse. Let me put it on top of this one, okay, on top of this video. Now you're gonna notice that, you see, from this it just shows this video. So anything on top is what shows. If something is up here, it's going to hide this video. If something is up here, it's going to hide this video. Let's say this text is up here. You see, if it's a full text, it's going to hide the video. Okay, so super simple, and that's how you can edit from start to finish. Now let's talk about exporting. You can press Ctrl M to export, but let me show you. You can go up here and press File. Then when you press File, it shows you all this, okay, all these options. Then you just want to export. That's what you want to do. So you come down here and you see export, then you go to media, right? So you click on media and it brings up that exports panel. Good. So we're in the export panel, and actually you can just not play around with this for now. In this example, I don't want you to play around with this because everyone is going to edit quickly. No matter the kind of clip you have of video, I just want you to do the same thing that I've done and send the video. So I see how you're able to apply transition, how you're able to cut in between videos and all that. So this is the name of the file that is going to come out. So this is comments. You don't really need that. You can ignore it. So this is bitrate. This is very important because this is like the video format. Now I told you about 1080p. This is the 1080p, like what you see your television. Most televisions are 1080p, you know, and 2160. We have 4K televisions. We have 8K television is out. So these are very amazing. So inside of quality of video, this is where you come and see quality of video. I love to leave it at higher bitrate. Higher bitrate actually allows me to play around, be able to compress the video and use it for whatever purpose I want to. Okay, so let's move on. You see here you have Facebook option, you have Facebook, Twitter, mobile, high quality. So all these are awesome. They're important if you just want to narrow it down, but for me, I still use high bitrate. Then I can compress the video and I will get YouTube size and high quality size, full HD. I still get 21 ultra HD. Okay, this is a large file. Okay, so if you cannot handle that, you can just go ahead and use medium bitrate, or you can even go down and narrow it to just 480p. That works. Okay, so now let's get on to the next. This is your preset. Okay, let's get on to next. This is where it's going to go to. So if you don't want the file to be saved here, you click this. Okay, if you click this, then it's going to bring out all the folders that you have on your computer. Okay, so for me, I'm okay with where it's going to. I love to drop all my videos on desktop so that I can go there and send it to where I want to. Good. So next we have source. So source is just basically summary of all the decision you took up here. Then let's move on. Okay, so next here we have publish. Okay, publish is, you can publish this, send it to Adobe Creative Cloud just to store it in the cloud. You can store it inside of Adobe stock video, you know, cloud folder. You can put it in Behance, you can put it in Facebook, you can put it inside of FTP, in Twitter, just different places that you can send your video to, including YouTube. Okay, so here is something that you should look very much into. So use maximum render quality. Yeah. Okay, so use import into project, set start time code. No, I love to leave it this way because it allows for flexibility, like I told you. Okay, so if you want to maybe check the boxes, it's still okay depending on your computer. All right, so here let's yeah, this is the total size of your video. So what we have here is 557 megabytes. Just this video we did right now. Yes, it's not huge because sometimes I get over a gig and I use a compression software to compress it down. Okay, so basically I use Handbrake. You can go download that. I think it's free. Handbrake to compress your videos and still get high quality output. Okay, so we're done. Metadata is just like information on the video, all the information you want to put if that's necessary. So here I'll just click on export and that's it. It starts to export. So it's 100%. It's almost done. It's almost done. Simple. It is done. So right now we're just going to maybe play that video and you see how it looks. Okay, here is the video. Let's just double tap it and let's play it.
All of our camera and our audio.
All right, this is it.
Mike. Oh,
okay, let's look for our transition. Where did we place it?
Well,
let's look for our transition. Where did we place it? I'm scrubbing through. Don't worry. Let's just play from here, I think.
I just continue to enjoy it as a hobby, love photography. And then I resigned from my corporate job a few years back, actually about 12 years ago now, and decided to go into photography full-time. So I've been a full-time photographer since around the year 2004.
It's changed a lot now with digital. It's a whole new game.
Oh yeah, I started with film, and I have slide cabinets full of slides, and I've got them all.
All right, so this is the transition, right? You see how it flows. Now it comes back to the video, okay?
Remember the day I got a.
So that was the transition, and it came back to the video. So that's it. That's the first transition we did. Let's see if I can find the second transition. So we save our time. Yes. Okay, found it. So this is the second transition. Let's play.
As well.
Very exciting. Yeah, Cuba. One of those places that.
You see? Very amazing. So that's how you roll with all the simple video editing from start to finish. These are very simple editing, yes. So we are still growing and we're going to get into the advanced part of the editing, right? Okay, so that's it for today's class. I'll see you in the next class. Bye-bye.